Hi there, it's Grant here. Today I've got an exclusive from Teeka Tiwari with his very latest investigation and expose. This is probably one of the most shocking investigations and exposes Teeka's done, because it gives a glimpse of what is going to happen in the future in America. And if all this comes to pass, it's going to be the biggest change in history for Americans. And not just America, this is going to be globally. And it is pretty terrifying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the big idea of what this is all about. So with that said, if you're excited for this, why not subscribe to get more content like this? So what is this all about? The headline for this is former Wall Street vice president reveals his final warning. Why I've taken $11 million out of the system to prepare for what's coming November 1st. 116 billionaires, Biden, 100 US mayors, 93% of banks, United Nations, and 634 CEOs around the globe have aligned to reset your US dollars. So what is this all about? So all of this recently happened in Davos, and if you don't know, this is the World Economic Conference, I think, and it's held by the World Economic Forum, and it's held in Davos in Switzerland. I think it's every year. And what all you need to know is, pretty much all of the world's governments, the most powerful people in the world, some of the most powerful CEOs, United Nations, World Economic Forum, you name it, Biden, everyone is there. They're basically behind closed doors making secret plans for the future of basically our financial system. And what they've come up with is nothing short of, terrifying, or maybe that's an exaggeration, but very, very worrying, especially if you are an American. But this isn't just, for America, it's pretty much globally as well. And basically all of these bigwigs and unelected bureaucrats in Davos have come up with something called the answer. And what is the answer? And it is something called universal basic income, which has been coined by the World Economic Forum, according to Teeka Tiwari. And UBI is a form of social welfare that provides everyone with a minimum payment, regardless of income, paid monthly or annually. Now you're probably sat there thinking to yourself, that sounds brilliant. We get free money from the government. But there is a catch. If you're not aware, recently the US government introduced something called Fed Now. And basically Fed Now is the Federal Reserve's instant payment system. Now this isn't, a lot of people worry that this is all introduction of a digital dollar. It is not. But Fed Now basically is the infrastructure to introduce the digital dollar. And just keep the digital dollar in the back of your mind for a moment. Now, another part of Teeka's expose was he took a trip to Los Angeles to basically look at what's happening on the street. And what he found was shocking. The chasm between the rich and the poor in America is wider than it's ever been. Walking down a street in New York, I think it's called Skid Row, there are people homeless, as you can see here in the still, this image, people living rough, they've got nothing. And then just 10 miles up the road, you've got Beverly Hills and people living in $1 million mansions. And this is where the answer and universal basic income is coming in. So basically what's going to happen, according to Teeka Tiwari, is the US government soon is going to bribe the American people to give them free money for universal basic income. That is the big idea. And just think about it logically. If you've got nothing, like these people in the still and on the streets of New York, if you've got no money, no way of making food, the only way you can survive is by begging or stealing, and the government said to you, right, we're going to give you $1,600 a month, you bite their hand off. And that is the trap Teeka is trying to get across here. Because in order for this to work, a new currency needs to come in, CBDCs, i.e. the digital dollar, because the universal basic income will only work as a digital dollar, i.e. central bank digital currency. So if you want this universal, if you're struggling, you've got no money, and you want the universal basic income, and the US government is bribing you to say, well, just sign up to our app and register your bank account to receive the UBI, then basically you are giving the government access to your bank account, and what they can do is they can freeze your bank account, scrub out all of the money in it, and replace it with a digital dollar. And that is how, through universal basic income, because so many, probably half of Americans are going to accept this because it's free money. They're not thinking straight. They're struggling. They want free money. And this is how they're going to get people, according to Teeka Tiwari. People are going to sign up to this, and unbeknown to them, they're signing up to their new CBDC and the digital dollar. And once they have your banking details, once you've signed up, you're giving the Federal Reserve and the government to freeze the money in your account, put it to zero, and replace it with digital dollars. So you can receive UBI, but once you get these payments and once they have access to your bank account, they can have the potential, they can see your spending habits. That is why they want to do it. There will be no secrecy anymore. Every transaction you make, they will see. But then they will have the power to freeze your money, take your money away, and limit how much money you can have in your bank account. It is an absolute trap. And this is why Teeka's recorded this, and this is why he's warning people. You must start opting out of the system to protect your wealth, because, as Teeka says, if you sign up to universal basic income, which there's already pilot programs going on around America, once you sign up to this, there will be no escape, because the Fed will have access to your bank account, have all of your details, and once they have access to your bank account, they can pretty much control how much money you can have. And they can just, if they don't like what you're spending, they can pretty much take your money away. And that is really the big idea of Teeka Tiwari's latest expose. Through something called the answer and the universal basic income is going to come the new CBDC and the new digital dollar. And for those that sign up to it, and obviously all of the poor people out there, people are homeless, people are struggling, the government says we're going to give you free money. People on the breadline and even people who are earning a basic wage are going to sign up in a flash, because who wouldn't want free money? But that is the trap. That is how the Fed is going to start grabbing hold of loads of banks' accounts, wiping out all of the standard dollars and replacing it with digital dollars so people can get the universal basic income. But once that happens, your money is no longer your own. You lose all of your wealth, all of your control, your freedom. It's going to be flushed down the toilet, and it is pretty much game over. And if you don't abide by the rules, then basically you are going to be absolutely penniless. But as always, Teeka has found a way to get out of the system. And basically, there is a way out. Now, in this, unfortunately, I haven't got a link to basically show you, this, this video, because it's not been released yet. This is an absolute exclusive. But Teeka has found a way of escaping the system, and it is with a decentralized crypto. And basically, decentralized cryptos basically are the way out of this, because with a decentralized cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, for an example, the government can't touch it. You're basically, if you hold something like Bitcoin, you're your own bank. No one can touch it, and you pretty much own everything. And basically, you can get out of the system. So, if you want to take Teeka's research and advice, which I highly recommend you do so, and you want to, and this is giving you the chills, because this could affect pretty much all of Americans very, very soon. It says November 1st here. Whether that's accurate or not, I don't know. But whether you like it or not, whether it happens on November 1st or a later date, the digital dollar is coming. Now is the time to prepare. And basically, if you want to protect yourself and get out of a system, now is the time to join the Palm Beach letter to get Teeka's research. And this is basically the report which is linked to this. So basically, you can opt out of the system and secure 16x return in in the process. There is a way out, and Teeka has found it. So I'm just going to give you a quick look around the Palm Beach to show you what you get. So this is Teeka's escape plan of how to opt out of the system and secure 16x gain. So you can basically avoid universal basic income and the US digital dollar. We've got, and he's put another report in here, the number one reset proof stock. I recently did a review about this 7-figure crypto retirement portfolio, 2 crypto picks that could be Teeka's next 7-figure return winners. One of them is basically going to power the CBDC technology, and the other one is going to basically be the Google for blockchain. I've already invested in both of these cryptos here, ready for the next crypto bull run. The 3 AI losers to avoid the AI moonshot, which is another crypto AI coin. The next to the video, the company building's AI backbone, and as per from Elon Musk's new AI venture. These are Teeka's basically AI picks. The 10x Golf Seeker, and you get loads of other reports. There's dozens of reports here with Teeka's very best research. You not only get that, you get issues and updates, you get the monthly newsletter, you get new research, buy and sell alerts, and the rest. You got all the special reports that I just showed you. This is a portfolio with all of his open assets. You get the courses, and you get Crypto Corner. This is Teeka's crypto course. So if you want to invest in Teeka's crypto picks, you want to go through this. It's going to teach you the basics of crypto, the crypto ecosystem, what crypto is, how to buy, trade, and sell crypto, advanced trading videos, keeping your crypto safe, staking, how to stake cryptos, and intro to Web3, which is going to be the next incarnation of the internet. And once you're going through this, you'll know more about crypto than 95% of people. So, in my opinion, now is the time to join the Palm Beach letter, because the crypto bull run's happening next year. Teeka's starting to release his very best AI research, and also, with obviously the digital dollar looming, now is probably the best time to start taking Teeka's advice and prepare so you can protect your money and your wealth, so you're not going to be trapped by the government. If you want to join the Palm Beach letter and get all of Teeka's research and get all of his crypto reports, all of his AI picks and everything, you can join now for just $49, which is 75% of the normal price, and you get a 2-month money back guarantee. So what I'll do is I'll link to this page in the comments and description below. Just click this button here, have a read of what you get, and then input your information. You can join for $49. So that is everything you get for Palm Beach letter, and if you want to join, I'll link to this page in the comments and description below. But all I'll finish by saying is this is really eye-opening expose. It's basically giving a glimpse into the future of America and how the global elites are going to reset America's financial system, but not America, the globe. That is the big plan, to roll out a global CBDC so everyone is locked in, so basically everyone can be controlled, because if you control the money, you control the people. But now Teeka's found a way of how to protect yourself. So that is what I've got for you. If you like the video, why not click like? Why not subscribe for more content like this? Thanks for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon.